Audio Jungle.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Off the Woodwork. We're your hosts. I'm Andrew.
I'm Arnizzle.
I'm Christian.
And as you can see, we have a very special guest with us today. We have our boy Keith Miller here.
What's up, guys? For Keith
Keith
one
Miller.
time.
Keith.
Oh.
Feel me? Have a little clap. So if you guys don't know, we did a small interview with Keith a while back ago with a Hangar FC video. I guess I'll just let Keith introduce himself, even though he doesn't really like to introduce himself. But we'll let Keith take a... Yeah, I'm going to put you on the spot. Let you introduce yourself to everyone.
Go ahead, bro.
These guys came down to the hangar, and we did a little interview just kind of over the project. And hold on.
Nah, you're good. You're good, man. You're good. You'll be all right. You'll be all right, man.
Totally fine. When you're ready, you're good.
And we can always edit it, so
Yep,
don't.
Well, if it's funny, we can leave it in.
You're
Yeah.
good. You're good. It'll be the bloopers at the end. All that.
Yeah,
You're
we'll
good.
put it at the
You're
end.
good.
All right, we came down, did an interview about the hangar and kind of what it was all about, what the mission of what mission of it is, how it started, where it's at,
Where it's gonna go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then you said we were gonna do this, and this is gonna be a lot more fun.
Oh yes,
And I
sir.
believe you.
Yeah.
We just
yeah,
this
we
is
did.
just the first 30 seconds of it. Just wait till we get to like minute 5, and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I feel like I know these guys for a while now.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So, all right. Let's
All right.
get to know him.
Yeah. So
Yeah, what do
Like-
you want to know?
tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, where you're from. What been in San Diego.
Obviously-
Obviously,
all that.
we know.
Yeah. Let everybody else.
We know where you're from. We know, that you're the hometown hero. But for all the viewers out there that are just gonna click on this video out of YouTube, in their suggested box.
So I
sir.
grew up in La Mesa,
Okay, there we go.
little suburb of San Diego. If you guys don't
Yep.
know that, played for Hotspurs back when Hotspurs was still a big club.
Okay.
There you go.
Bro.
And then went to Nomads my last year. Had a great time there. San Diego's a hard place to leave, so I applied to one school, San Diego State. If I didn't make it in,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to go anywhere else,
Yeah.
and played soccer there. I tore my knees up during that time and played for the club team 2 years after playing for the school team. Started coaching pretty early, and then, I just started doing all these little side projects, coaching little dudes and trying to make pros.
The snowball effect just kept
Yeah,
on rolling.
exactly.
I mean,
Everywhere
if it's not for soccer, I don't know what I'd be doing with my life, to be honest.
Damn.
Yeah,
So he's a
I feel
die-hard
Yeah.
core
I
soccer
just don't know how to
fan.
do anything else.
I feel that.
I felt-
Hey, that's
yeah,
a
you
good way to
felt
think
it. Yeah.
think about it, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know what you like,
Mentality.
and you apply yourself to what you like.
Yeah.
And, I mean, looks like it's going pretty good for you. I can't lie.
It's all right.
I don't know another guy that has an indoor facility in El Cajon.
Oh.
Or
Yeah,
just
me
in
neither.
general. Like,
in El Cajon, that's pretty specific.
He's like,
Yeah,
I mean, hey, we
yeah.
got to give this shout out. You know, what is it, Dewey Street or
No,
Denny
Denny.
Street?
Yeah,
He does-
Dewey
he
Street
does
is
every-
closer
every
there.
restaurant.
Shout out Dewey. Nah, but
Chewy
yeah. So you said you went to SDSU.
Yeah.
How was that? You joined any frats, anything like that?
Nah, being on the soccer team was
No?
like kind of a frat of its
Okay,
own,
that
you
was
know
like
what I mean?
you're there for
damn.
that and that's it.
Exactly. So,
you'd never catch yourself at a party on a Saturday or a Sunday.
oh no, we still party.
Ah, okay,
It's like,
okay,
come on,
okay,
it's not a
okay.
frat party,
That's
baby.
the sports, bro.
Okay, so for
we
the
actually got in trouble for it too.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know if I should talk about it. It's been 15 years, so.
I mean, who's good?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not your coach. Shit.
If your
Yeah,
coach
your
sees it, that's
coach.
cool.
Your coach
Yeah.
probably retired by
Yeah,
now.
no, we got into plenty of trouble. Like the soccer team, when it was off season,
Yeah.
we let loose. So.
Pool
yeah.
day, everyday type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Nice.
for the people that don't know, your Instagram is Keith_Miller_time.
Uh huh.
Where did you get that nickname from? Was that like
Yeah.
something you got at school
Yeah,
or just
no,
like?
we have to know about that.
Back when I was 24, when I got that handle,
Yeah.
I told my best friend Jimmy that I never wanted to get Instagram, so he took my phone and signed me up for one. And so he gave me that screen name.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even come up with it.
And then is there something with like you and Miller?
Well, my last name
is
is
Miller.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's got
So
nothing to
that's
do
what
with
it-
like the beer or
I used
is
to
it a
tell
double
every-
entendre?
I used to tell everybody that my great grandpa
Owned it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
okay,
right.
okay,
You
okay.
gotta- you gotta-
Yeah, you probably swimming in girls, huh?
No.
Yeah, he's like, no. All right, Andrew, take it away from me.
All right. So you briefly mentioned that you coaching younger kids. And all that. How what's that like?
Dude, it's cool. Like when you get really into that, and if you're doing it as a side gig, it can be a cool thing to do. But when you're like really invested in it, it's your full-time gig. I started at Albion that's a great place to start coaching because they teach you really quickly how to be professional and how to manage teams. And seeing your little guys, because the first team that I had at Albion, they were 02s, I think. And so they're all like 20 years old now.
Yeah.
And they graduated high school, first year in college, and seeing the development between, not just as a soccer player, but like as a person.
Yeah.
From that tall to now, they're
He's like
half of
taller than you, or
like
like about your height.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. They're like little brothers,
So when you see them now, do they still call you coach?
Yeah,
or is it
Coach
like
Keith.
Or
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it
it's Coach Keith.
Oh, it's Coach Keith. You're like,
Yeah.
you better put some respect.
Nah.
Yeah.
When they call me coach, I'm like, don't call me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we can have a beer now together legally, so
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah,
all right. You'll be
yeah.
all right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool to do that. When you get a good group of kids that are really in it for the same reason that you're there, it's a special thing because you can just completely be yourself, attack the mission that you want to do, which is make little pros, and they're all in for it. Especially the parents when they're on board. It's a really fun time. Yeah.
So
That's sick.
seeing that you put so much time into coaching and all this, do you kind of just like go around like wherever you go in San Diego? Do you ever like find an old student or like
Yeah.
Well, it's true, yeah.
San Diego's a
like
small soccer
or like the
town.
parents,
It
or like
is.
you're just like oh, like you used to coach my kid, and you're just like, I did. You're like,
No,
Has
I
that ever
remember
happened?
them.
Oh, you remember all
yeah,
of
yeah,
them?
yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
it's
That's
weird, man. Like you wouldn't think that you would remember them all after all this time,
Yeah.
but you just make a connection with them somehow, like one little thing,
Yeah.
and you remember that, and it just clicks. Like there have been times where I've seen them and I forget their name, but I know that I
Yeah,
knew
you remember
them,
the
you know what I
face.
mean?
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I remember you. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you didn't know how to shoot,
And then
but
it comes
I
back to me
taught
like
you how
after
to
5 minutes, but yeah,
shoot. Yeah.
it's a cool thing
Does it happen a lot? Does it happen a lot? Like
to run into them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh yeah,
really?
yeah.
More than you
I
would
mean,
expect.
San Diego's a small soccer town.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, it
true.
is.
You know,
It
Like
really
some of
is.
them would come into the hangar
Oh,
and
that's
they didn't know that it was my thing, and they're like, "What are you
that's-
doing in here?"
And
I'm
you're like,
"Oh,
oh,
shit."
you're like,
What are you
motherfucker,
doing here?
shit. You're like, let me show you.
Yeah,
Let me show
I
you
know.
something real quick. Come
Yeah.
on now.
So, what was the coolest experience, moment, memory, or whatever whenever you were coaching, those younger kids?
Getting to coach in the Mundialito, which people it's like the world elite, and so it's a tournament in Spain. And my last team over at Surf, the 2009s, they were the #1 team in the country for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
yeah, I had them for 4 total, and we got invited to go play out in that. There was a West Coast team and an East Coast team. The East Coast team was Cedar Stars Academy, and they're a
Okay.
huge club over there.
Yeah.
Good coaches. This guy Santi was the one that had the 09s over there. We played them in our warm-up game as a scrimmage, like to get our legs
Yeah.
going from being on the plane. And we went down 1-0 in the first minute of the game because they had a kid that was almost as tall as me, and he just hit a rocket
Oh, that's
over my keeper.
Damn.
And my
Oh
boys,
my
like,
God.
that team was notorious for getting scored on first, but then we'd come back and clean up the game. And so we managed to get out of the half 0-1,
Yeah.
1-0. And we had a halftime talk. They woke up, and then we won the game 3-1.
oh,
That's
So-
right.
Nice.
That's
and,
right.
and at that
Nice.
point, I was like, all right, these kids are ready for, like,
Yeah.
they can step it up.
that's awesome.
We had so many semifinals and finals where we'd go down 1-0, looked like we were going to get, demolished, and then we'd win the game 4-5-1.
So you probably got that good pep talk in the halftime, huh?
Nah, I don't know, maybe. I think it's just you have to have the
Okay.
right kids to be able to respond to that sort of thing too,
Okay.
because if you got
Yeah.
Like, you can't let
These-
you can't
this-
let it you can't have the ones that give up.
exactly, or that understand the perseverance that you have to have the whole game. It's like if you have a 9-year-old or a 10-year-old who doesn't have the guts, for lack of a better word,
Yeah.
to like take that in, like accept that responsibility and accountability for themselves, they won't do it. But it's just a special group. And when you rip into them and you see them like run through brick walls on the field for you,
Mhm.
it's a cool feeling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That must be nice. Yeah.
We beat Valencia 5-0 in that tournament. Like
Wow.
Wow.
Valencia's legit youth academy. The problem with that game was that we beat them, and then the next game we lost to this club called Reus, and we were winning 4-1 with 10 minutes left in the game. And my center back got stepped on, broke his kneecap, had to come out. I moved 2 players around, and then we ended up losing 5-4. In 10 minutes, they scored 4 goals on us.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's to say how good that center back was. So anyway,
Sure.
Valencia played Atletico Madrid in the final because they still made it out of bracket, and Atletico Madrid won. But yeah, that's
That's
probably
crazy.
the coolest.
That's insane. That's
Yeah.
Damn, you even got to go to Spain.
So-
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what countries has soccer brought you to? You've been to
Well,
Brazil
true.
yet, or Portugal?
This is one of my 2 truths and a lie when I meet a
Oh
chick.
shit!
When I-
Really?
Yeah. So, okay, so it's been Mexico, France, Spain, Czech, Germany, and Austria.
Yeah. So you've been around,
That's
huh?
awesome.
Like a college
That's
girl.
nice.
I'm not gonna talk about
But what's your
Well,
favorite
thank
country
you,
though?
man.
What's your favorite country?
to play that I've played in or like
Yeah.
just been to.
Visit and played.
So
honestly.
visit is gonna be its own separate thing, and then but
Okay.
seeing the soccer that's out there.
Dude. Hold on, let me think about it. In Austria, there was this little town called Linz, and they had a team called Linz Lask, and that was a really, really cool stadium that they have there. I loved that town. Munich was pretty cool.
Hey, did you end up going to their stadium?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did they have that big LED thing
Nice.
outside of the stadium back then, or not yet? Like
Allianz Arena?
yeah, Allianz Arena. Did they already
don't
have like
remember.
the big ass LEDs on the
When
side
I
of
went when I was like 25, shoot, I didn't even pay attention to it then. I just saw the big white,
it? Yeah.
It was during the winter too, so nothing was on. They had heat lamps on the field warming up the grass
Oh,
because there was a
shit.
That's
game.
so
That's
cool.
how cold
Yeah.
it was.
Those
Yeah,
are
oh,
nice.
Damn.
dude, it was covered in snow.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Now that I think about it, yeah, they would do that.
Spain was dope. I mean, every ground we went to was like a little compound. There was 4 fields on the outsides, a giant walkway through the middle with locker rooms and a cafe.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of what gave me the idea for the hangar. I just was like asking myself, why can't this be here, or back in the
True.
States?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say Austria probably.
Austria.
Yeah, because we got to play in that stadium when I went with that team, and that was a really cool experience.
So, what do you think is the difference between like the culture of soccer here that we don't have that is in the culture of soccer in Europe? I've never been to Europe personally. I don't think any of us have
No,
actually,
I ain't got a
besides like
chance.
probably Mexico or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's not in
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
like,
I
I'm
mean,
just
like,
saying,
out of
like,
the
I'm
states,
saying,
like,
like, out of the
states.
out of
Alright,
the
alright,
states.
fair
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's just like there's a quote by Bobby something. I think it's Bobby something.
Bobby Shmurda.
No, not him. I
Oh.
don't even know who that is. He goes, people think people think that soccer's a matter of life and death, and they're wrong. It's much more than that.
I've
Oh.
seen that
Yeah.
before, like on
And
Facebook.
so that's just how the rest of the world sees it. It's like
Yeah.
it is a religion.
yeah.
It is what you base your week around, like your town team's game, your town's team's game that day or that week, and like going to the pub with your buddies, marching to the stands.
Yeah.
It's just what you do. It's a way of life.
Yeah, like you got the like
That's
Super
fun.
Bowl over here and stuff. Like it's just that one time, party, all that cool, do whatever. But like soccer, it's just like constant.
It's constant.
It's
Yeah.
constant. There's always soccer going on. If it's U.S. leagues, European leagues, international games, like it's just constant, and that's where the passion comes in, which is way different over there than what is here. Like,
You know what I want to say is like a very big difference too is like here in the MLS has been here since like what the 80s maybe
1996.
1990. Okay, 96. I thought it was back in
It's
the
my
80s.
it's my league.
Yeah.
It's my league.
And it's like Mexico. I think like the oldest team is like from 1910.
Yeah.
In
someone-
Spain, you go to Spain, it's probably like 1880 or something. You go to
Yeah,
France,
yeah.
probably about the same. Germany,
Yeah,
like
what is
1900.
Barca's on their jersey? That old Rivaldo jersey. I
I
think
think
it's
it's
1892.
1899.
1899.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is that it right there?
Like on the
1999.
tag part on the back of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like here in the
18.
States,
Yeah.
it's like you're talking 96, so 4 to a like 28 years.
I mean,
running.
that does make a big difference.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
having
Yeah.
100
So it's
years
like you
on it.
can have a lot of passion. I mean, you could. I mean, there's like
We
the
do.
loyal,
People
like
here do.
they got the Chavos de Loyal, which is like, dude, you see that their section, dude, they're turn up the whole
Oh yeah,
time.
it's
Win or lose, rain or shine, they turn up.
it's
Uh,
new. It's new.
But I feel like,
But that's
Yeah.
how the ultras are.
yeah,
in
like
Italy.
honestly,
And that's why the
Yes.
opposing fans have to be marched into games
Yeah.
in South
It's-
America
Yep.
yep.
by police.
Yep. It's always
Yeah.
It's like when who played Barcelona, Frankfurt.
Oh, that one was yeah.
Yeah.
And, like there was
the
more
Europa
Frankfurt
League.
fans than Barcelona fans.
Didn't Frankfurt win that game?
Yep,
Yep.
Yeah.
yep. They won the whole thing. It was crazy.
Like I remember, like they asked, like some of the players were like, "Oh, like how did the stadium feel?" And it was like, I felt like there was no Barcelona fans out there. But I mean, like
They
they
thought they were-
outnumbered them like by double, and I think it was like 60,000 to 30,000.
They thought they were home. They thought they were at
Yeah.
a home game, and
That's
that's just insane.
Yep.
All right, so before we get into Hangar FC and all that,
Yeah.
we did digging a little while ago when we like first met you and stuff. We saw a photo with you and Zlatan.
Oh, yeah.
Can we go in it? Is there a little story behind that? Is there any
Too.
interaction with him, or was it just a quick photo like Zlatan being Zlatan, just in and
Nah,
out?
that was a regular league game that we had with LA Galaxy,
Okay.
and that was when he had just finished with LA Galaxy, and his boy. All right, so the 08s, which was a year older than my team, had a game before us. His son plays on the 08s for Galaxy.
Okay.
Played on the 08s
Yeah.
for Galaxy until he moved back, and he was helping with the 09s, which was the team that I had, my good team, and so he stayed, coached the game with my buddy Sam, who's the head coach for the team, and we beat him 5-2. And so Zlatan comes up to me after the game and he goes, "Your team is very good." And I was like, "Oh, that's the coolest
that-
thing."
That's pretty sick.
Zlatan
Shook-
approved, like
yeah,
oh.
and so the caption of that picture is, "The soccer gods were literally with us today,"
that's
Nice.
insane. That's cool.
or they were with us today, literally. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, he came up, shook my hand, and then the boys were like, "Hey, can we get a picture?" And he's like, "Of course." It was like a pretty cool, humble reaction
Yeah,
for
you
somebody
just-
you
Of
see on
course.
TV
Yeah,
who
I mean,
just thinks he is God.
I mean, yeah,
You
I mean,
know?
he walks
Yeah.
around like he's, with his balls in
walks
his
like-
hand,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Honestly,
deadass.
But I think those kids impressed him,
yeah,
and
I
like
mean,
he was
Yeah.
down to be part of it. You know,
Yeah,
he didn't
that's-
have any air about it. So
that's insane. That was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, being a Galaxy fan, so it was cool to see it. So I was just like, I gotta know if there was a story. So
I usually
True.
don't take pictures like I don't like fanboying like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when he said it so enthusiastically, I was like, all right, screw it.
yeah,
I mean,
Let's take a
it's
picture.
it's
True.
Ibrahimovic. Though. Come on,
Yeah,
No,
come
it
on.
is him.
love
He
the dude.
cannot
It
say
is
no.
him.
Yeah,
Come on, how tall is the guy?
he's way taller. He's 6'4",
yeah,
Damn,
and he's built, dude.
yeah.
like
he's
really?
like-
Like,
yeah.
he's,
Yeah, he looks
Even,
built
like,
pretty
I-
There's a reason he's so strong on the field.
damn.
Like
Yeah.
I've watched the game in person with him on the field, and I was like, rose up, and I'm still like, this guy's big, this guy's
Dude.
built. Like it was just insane.
Yeah,
Like
'cause I heard he does like what Taekwondo, I think, or jiu-jitsu or
Jiu-jitsu,
something.
yeah.
And you'll see him like I've seen him score some crazy ass goals where you like leg
Yeah,
all the way
extend the leg,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
backwards.
yeah,
and
it-
I'd be
I
like,
mean, he
damn.
scored one at Herbalife. Is it called Herbalife? No, what's it called?
the
MetLife,
Galaxy one,
MetLife.
now it's Dignity Health
Yeah,
Sports Park.
Dignity
but yeah,
Health,
Yeah. So
And-
the ball got popped out, and I think he put his heel over his head the other way.
Yep.
Yeah,
Put it
that's
in
the
his
goal I'm
head.
talking
Ah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
insane. Like
I was like, he's like at that point he was like what 32,
Oh, don't
like-
tell me that.
like
That'll make me
30
feel bad.
something.
Yeah, he was.
But
he
it's
was
like
in
you
his
think about it, it's
30s.
like
He was.
most players his age, like you do something like that, bro, you're gonna pull something.
Or
And
yeah,
for-
or they're
yeah.
already
Yeah.
retired.
Yeah.
yeah, like
But for him to just like do it, score a goal, and then like go back and then like start the game over again, it's like super impressive.
Kids
especially-
doing martial arts and soccer at the same time is the best cross training.
Have you ever had kids like that?
Uh,
A few, maybe one or two.
I'm trying to think if there were any on that team. Not off the top of my head. I know there was one kid who had a dad who was a jiu-jitsu instructor. Yeah.
So it probably
But-
like reinforces like your joints and stuff because you're always like
No, it's
overextending
it's
stuff.
like body control,
Body
balance,
control.
coordination.
You need that in soccer. It
Yeah,
helps
I mean,
out
if
a
you
lot.
can't control your body, then you can't control the ball.
I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's what.
Yo,
bro,
we
that's
need to-
why you
we-
stretch,
yo,
bro. That's why
yo,
you
we need to
stretch.
put that shit somewhere.
Well,
around
that's
here.
the first thing I tell my players when they come
Yeah.
to me. Like I do this little figure 8 dribbling, and they always end up tripping over the cone or
Mhm.
tripping over themselves. And I'm like, if you can't stand up with a ball, what do you think is going to happen when
Yep.
you're with the ball on the field?
When
you
you're
know?
running with it.
Yeah.
we'll get that quote.
That's a bar. Yeah.
Frame that.
Can't
We'll
control
frame
your
that.
body.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah,
control
get
the
that
ball.
quote.
frame that.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get into Hangar now. Before and then after that we'll take a quick hydration break and all that. So
And it's hot in here.
it is.
Oh,
hot.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
We'll try to-
Trust me.
We'll try to get Hangar through, get all that, let everybody know who's Hangar, and then we'll get that hydration
cool.
break because we need this water.
Sure.
So I guess we'll start. What is Hangar FC for the people who don't know? I mean, we've made videos there. We did the little short video with you before, but for anybody who hasn't seen that yet, what is Hangar FC?
Hangar FC is this sounds better when I turn the mic.
Hey.
It's a futsal center. So it's a facility where we have 4 futsal courts lined up in a row. Clubs can come in and use it. They rent the courts. We host adult leagues, youth leagues, pickup games, tournaments. It's a place where anybody who wants to train for football, soccer, can come in and get everything they need. And it's got a gym. It's got a fronton, which is like a touch room. You just go in there. It's got 4 walls. You kick the ball in there. It's got a video room for like coaches to bring teams in to do analysis. It's got a lounge. It's trying to create that culture that the rest of the world has. You know, like you can come to one place and feel like you're with the community that you belong in, like church.
Oh, dude. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's very
Nice.
true.
I think we all fell in love with it the moment we stepped in.
That makes me happy.
It like
Yeah.
we didn't want to leave. In reality, like we want to go back every day. Like it's just so cool,
Dude,
even
I
if it's
love
just
that.
watching.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
it
that's
just-
all I do now.
I-
can't-
Go up to the little DJ booth or just the
Yeah.
stands. We just watch, like watching the kids, the adult leagues. Like it's just cool. You just feel like you're in
Ooh,
that
yeah.
It's like
environment. Like
a
you're just,
community.
yeah,
Yeah,
it is. It's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
yeah. Like
And like
Yeah.
you go and talk to someone, dude, and they're all cool. Cause it's like everybody knows that they're there because they like soccer. So it's like doesn't matter who you talk.
No,
Like,
exactly.
Everybody's just like, oh yeah, I saw that game, or like, oh, like how often do you play? I'm like, oh, I play here. Like, where do you play? Or like, what's your favorite cleats? Or like, well, you know, whatever you're looking for, you can find it there. As long as it's soccer related.
It's
And
funny,
that's
like
the cool thing.
yeah, dude, soccer is such a universal language. Like you think that when you're younger, you just talk to people about soccer because you know you just do it, but you realize as you're older, that's what you do because you both love it. Like if you
Hella.
meet someone random, you can literally just start talking about a game and instantly you click.
Yep.
Especially if you like the same team.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if you
Oh,
don't like
yeah.
the same team, you can still talk shit to
It
each other.
makes
it
because-
fun, yeah,
the
yeah,
rival.
yeah.
it's just
Rivalry is
fun.
big.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
That's what
And
makes it more
the
fun.
banter is like, I feel like people are too sensitive nowadays. Like the banter is what makes
Honestly,
you have a
I agree.
Oh,
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
100%, bro.
But yeah, man, I was going back and forth with calling the first hangar the Iglesia, or the hangar, or just like
Yeah.
nickname it that because people said they would like to come in there for church or after church on Sundays and play when they asked me if it could open up,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, dude, do whatever you want.
Like this
So-
ain't a
Nice.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So what? Like I know you briefly mentioned it when you were like an Austria stuff, but what made you want to create this? What motivated you? Why a futsal center, like indoors with all this different? I'm
I ain't
blanking.
gonna lie, you're
All these
fine,
other
dude.
things.
Yeah,
dude,
all
the
these
other
other
things.
all the
I'm
other
just like my
amenities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
what
I
made
don't know.
you-
I don't know if anybody's
pretty
ever told
big.
this, dude, but you're like, I mean, I don't know if there's anybody else in the city doing this, dude, but you're like the pioneer of this shit.
Yeah. for real.
Honestly, I don't
Yeah,
know
for real.
anybody else doing the same
Nah,
shit
I
that you're doing.
agree.
And there could be out there, and my bad if I don't give them credit, but you're
Nah,
a
but I
pioneer,
agree.
dog. You're a
I
pioneer.
agree.
Thanks, man. I don't know if it's that or if I'm just the one that was dumb enough to think that I could do it. You know, like everybody else looked at it and said, nah, it's probably not feasible. But I have a fairly large network with the youth players in San Diego. Like, I know a lot of guys from just continually playing for the Flash after college, playing at San Diego State. I stay in touch with all my old coaches. I just thought it could work. You know, I had all the tools and I had people to come in and help me. There's 5 of these things in LA. And at the time I was like, that's my business model right there.
Yeah.
You know, like that's my business plan. If it survives in LA, there's no reason one couldn't work here.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, obviously I have a business plan, but that's not the only
Yeah,
thing I
true.
relied on.
Yeah.
But like, what was the question? What made me
What motivated you to
Wanted
do
to do
like
it?
yeah, like what? Like you said, you were like
community, dude?
Yeah.
Like I was a kid that would ride my bike to an open field over at Joan Kroc Center in La Mesa with a bag of balls to a goal that had no net on it, and I'd shoot by myself. And like I had a ball. I loved it. But if I had 4 or 5 other guys that were doing it with me, it would have been a lot more fun.
oh yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
I just like, as a little kid, I don't want to give a sad visual, but I was like, why don't other people like this as much as me? I was an obsession, you know, and that's probably why everything I've done with my life has been football related. Like I was a web designer out of college, and all I did was soccer sites. I tried to do a couple other sites, and I just couldn't focus on them and didn't do them.
Yeah, it's just
Gave the
not.
client their money back.
Yeah, it's just not your interest. You don't know
Yeah.
what people with it being soccer. You knew what people are wanting to see on those sites and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So
But so to answer your question, like I think it's just I'm obsessed.
I love it.
That's good,
And
bro.
yeah,
We like to
like-
hear.
Being obsessed is
I had like little sheets of graph paper when I was a kid, and I would design soccer complexes, like where the clubhouse would go, and because you'd see on YouTube like the Real Madrid training grounds,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
with the giant windows on the whole
my
side
God,
of it,
that shit is
overlooking all the fields. And then you see Man City's compound with the one field that's like walled in,
Oh,
so
yeah.
the media can't get in there. I don't know. That's just cool to me. I wanted to be an architect for a while when I was a kid.
Same.
An architect and then a lawyer.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to do lawyer, but I
Yeah.
wanted to do the architect.
No, I gave up on arguing with people too. So, but yeah, I don't know. I just like designing stuff out was cool, and like designing that floor that's in the.
He's got him over here. He's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
He's
you got
gone.
it, bro. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. You were like, I'm just done arguing
Yeah,
with
I
you.
agree with
or-
that, bro. Amen to that, bro.
Fight with people
Amen
who
to that
Like
shit.
in my head, the first thing that came up to me was like, I don't even argue with a bitch. Why would I fucking argue with people to get paid? You feel me? But hey, keep going, my boy. Keep going. So you want to be a lawyer?
Wanted to be.
Damn.
What
that's
made you want to
crazy.
be a lawyer?
I liked arguing with
He-
people.
hey, you know, he does have like a good mouthpiece on him. Like he know, like when you talk to people, bro, like you're very like
It's very.
it's,
Yeah.
it's very professional.
Thanks.
Like I could
Oh, I don't
definitely.
want to come off like that.
No,
It
it's
just
cool,
makes you
though.
want to
It's
listen
cool.
and like actually
Yeah,
like, work off of what you're
Interact.
saying.
you have a
you
way
know?
of talking to people. That's a very good thing.
Like
about
when you introduced the facility, it just
Like a people.
all you're doing was just like this is this. But I just felt like I was like really going deep down of like what was going on, and you were telling us like, you know, putting up the nets, the turf, like you're telling us in detail, and it was just so. I won't say profound because I feel like that's not helping my case here, but it just like you just wanted to like listen and just be like, holy shit, keep going. Like I wanted to just keep asking questions. Like
I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's
man.
nice.
When
it's just weird. I don't know.
I think when people are passionate about what they do and it's not faked, like it's cool to listen to passionate
Yeah,
people.
Hell yeah.
It's natural.
Yeah.
It's just you're just like
Determination and all that's pretty nice, you know. When someone
Yeah.
has that in their eyes and just like explaining, when you explain everything, it just feels like you're so interested. It gets people interested.
Thanks, dude. Yeah. I don't know. It's easy to talk about something you love.
I agree.
It's true.
I agree.
So I'm gonna ask one more, then we'll take this hydration break.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, let's get it.
So you've been doing this for a while, not so long. Is there any time that you get pushed out of your comfort zone?
Give me an example. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I'll tell you why. Because, like, with soccer, I don't really feel like it's
I
out
guess
of
in
my
like the business aspect of like working with different clubs, you know, trying to improve your facility, you know, networking with Off the Woodwork, other podcasts, other team. Like, you know, you had the loyal there for a watch party, which was freaking cool and stuff like that. Like, is there any time where you just kind of like feel like you need help, or you just like you're natural at it?
Oh, yeah. Everybody that knows me is going to laugh if they see this. Like, I'm the idea guy, and I love to execute the big ideas. But when it comes down to, like, the day-to-day, like simple little details, sometimes they will just blow right over my head. And it's not that I want to ignore them or that I don't
Yeah.
want to do them. It's like my challenge is, like, my ADD is horrible. Is, like, focusing and keeping
Yeah.
track of everything that needs to be done. So that's been a challenge in that, because I did not realize the little details that it was going to take to make this place tick.
What it
You know?
is right now.
Huh?
Like you didn't realize, like even the smaller things is like what makes it run for like a year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's like putting all the pieces in place to make sure that it stays efficient. I'm all about efficiency, and like that's how I like my teams to play football. Like that's how I like to. I try not to take too many steps in my house. You know, like if I can close or turn off that light before I
Yeah.
go upstairs, I'm
Mhm.
gonna do it so I don't have to come all the way back down. You know, it's like, but with that thing, it's 24,000 square feet of something to do all the time.
Yep.
And so, yeah,
Hell
we,
no.
you guys remember the water tower? I think I told you this,
Oh,
but
yeah.
for the
Yeah.
people that don't know, Mindy, Birdsong, she ran the water tower, blew it up, and now she's come over to help us at the hangar, or not help us. She's like making a big impact, and so she's helping with all those day-to-day.
I think we met her the
Details.
one time.
Yeah,
You
we
probably
met
did,
her
yeah.
like 3
The-
times
the
already.
blonde lady.
Or at least
Yeah,
me.
yeah, we
Yeah,
met her.
yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was really cool.
Yeah, she's super cool. So yeah,
Shout out Mindy Birdsong.
yeah,
Shout out.
All right, so
badass.
I think that will wrap up this. We'll take a quick hydration break because it is hot in here. We all need some water. But yeah,
I'm the
we'll
only
take-
one sweating in here.
No, we're all there.
I
We've
feel
been
that
doing
now,
this for a
dude.
while, but we're still like sweating. But yeah, we'll do a quick hydration break. We'll hear from our sponsor, and then we'll come back and ask some fun soccer and some very funny random questions for you to wrap up the
Sounds
episode.
good. Let's do it.
All right.
All right. We'll see you guys in a little bit.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boys from Off the Woodwork, and we just want to let you guys know that Off the Woodwork has officially sponsored with Myoderm. If you guys don't know what Myoderm is, let us tell you. Myoderm is a revolutionary CBD product, great for all injuries of any type of any sorts, and will most likely be able to get you out on the field playing again within no time.
Myoderm Advanced Cream utilizes transdermal technology to drive CBD in the muscle and connective tissue and reduce inflammation. Advanced RX has the highest concentration of CBD in the world, with 20% CBD in the Advanced RX 20. Myoderm has the highest concentration of CBD on the market. It is the most powerful and longest lasting pain relief available. With its innovative water-based formula, it has a superior absorption and is non-greasy and a transdermal delivery for deep targeted relief.
Trust us when we say Myoderm is the way to go. As you know, we play soccer on a weekly basis. With Myoderm, working in minutes and provides hours of relief and is the best option. You can get your very own Myoderm product at myoderm.com. Make sure to check out all our Myoderm products, and once you found out the one you wanted, make sure you use our very own code WOODWORK to get 20% off your order.
We will have the link for Myoderm and our discount code in the description below. So go out there and get yourself some Myoderm. All things treated or needed, Myoderm.
Welcome back. It's your boys from Off the Woodwork. It's your boy Arnizzle.
It's your boy Andrew.
Boy Christian.
And it's our boy Big K, Big Keith, you feel me? Miller Time, you feel me? All the way from Hangar FC. He made the journey all the way to the studio. And we're about to dive in with some fun questions, some very funny answers. And obviously, I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to talk a lot of shit. So let's go. Let's get back into it, and then let's pick up where we left off.
All right, so we're going to start off with just some basic soccer questions. Nothing too crazy right now. So first off, Messi or Ronaldo?
You can't pick between the two. We're never going to live in a time where we have two of them again.
All right, stop being respectful.
wow.
Give me one.
That's
All
not
right.
respect. That's just
his
bad
answer.
respect.
His answer.
Wait. If Messi win the World Cup, would you pick him?
Nah.
What if Ronaldo won it?
Yeah, what if Ronaldo won it?
The rebuttal to that question is if Higuain had scored the
platter
platter that Messi gave him, like, you can't argue that he's not the best. Because if you don't have a teammate that's going to put it away for you, like, what are you going to do? You just anyway.
So Messi.
Nah.
He's like, you're not getting an answer.
I was still trying to get an answer.
Imagine like Messi and Ronaldo were the same nationality, dude, and they were playing in that
It wouldn't be
World Cup.
fair.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't.
Could you
but
imagine that?
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be crazy.
I wonder if they'd like each other.
Me too.
I could they'd like playing with each other.
It'd be interesting. I mean, we might see it in the future, like,
Yeah,
like
we
the
could.
soccer A charity matches, like once they're both done, we could see them play
I
together.
could see
Oh,
Ronaldo
They'll be
true.
for
friends then.
PSG.
They don't care about
Oh,
it.
yeah, true. It's kind of like, yeah, but it would still be cool to see them on the same team. All right, so I don't know if you play or not, but do you have a go-to FIFA team?
Yeah, Liverpool.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
You're one of those.
Yeah,
You're one of those
bro.
pace.
You want to hear the formation
pace.
I do?
You're one of
Well,
those
he's got
pace.
formation.
Oh, pace. The speed kills. There's a reason
He's got the
Yeah,
formation.
yeah,
He's got a
wow.
formation. I want to hear this
Salah,
formation.
Mane.
It's a Christmas tree, a 3-6-1, and so Mane and Salah come inside the forward and the outside wings, and Robertson and Arnold can obviously run forever. So they're wide. You have Hendo, Fabinho, Hendo, and who's the other one? God, who's the other one?
Van Dijk?
Who?
Van Dijk, or what's his last name? The tall dude with like the curly hair and the man bun.
Who are you talking about?
The defender for
Aren't you a
Liverpool.
Liverpool
Van
fan?
Dijk?
Yeah, the defender.
No,
Van
no, I'm
Dijk,
talking
Van
about
Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Van
Oh, well, that's a
Dijk.
defender.
Van
I was
Dijk,
like,
Van Dijk,
I was like,
yeah.
who are we? Oh,
No, in the back
Ouch.
it's Fabinho, Van Dijk, and the 22-year-old, the new guy.
Oh,
What's his name?
Trent?
Huh?
Is it Trent?
No, the
Trent's
tall
the
center back, the other kid that's been playing with Van Dijk in the back instead of.
we're so bad at this.
Oh,
I
I'm,
looked felt like it was Trent. But
no. Trent and Robertson play
oh,
right
those
and left,
Okay, those
the
oh,
wing
yeah,
backs.
the
Yeah,
wings.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
and then it's Hendo.
All right, we got
God.
If my dad was here, he would tell us. 'Cause he's a
Jota.
Liverpool fan.
Jota. Yeah,
I'd put Jota in there, even though he probably shouldn't play there. Who's the other? Keita.
Keita there. Yep,
The
he
other
just popped
center
up.
mid.
Oh.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just
yeah.
popped up on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's
and then-
the other defender's my tip, but I don't know if that's who you're referring to or not.
Was it Matip? No,
I don't know. I don't know who.
I think when I started playing like that, Matip was hurt on my FIFA team.
Probably.
So
There's
kinda
also
forgot.
Joe Gomez. He's the other defender. He's the young
It's
one.
Gomez. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Gomez. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Anyway, we spent too much time on that.
You're
We need a whiteboard for that one.
You're right.
You're good. You're
We
good.
could do a whole tactics session
All right.
on that.
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite team to cheer for right now?
Dude, I just like watching good football. So I'll cheer on City, Liverpool. I hope that Barca gets back to playing it.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Me too. I'm waiting.
We're
all
I'm
in the
waiting-
same boat, bro.
I'm
We're
waiting
all
for
in
that
the same
comeback,
boat.
honestly.
I don't know, man. Like anybody that's playing the right way is fun to watch. I just want to be entertained. Like I'm at the point in my life where I don't care who wins anymore. I just want to have a good 2 hours of watching. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
from any of those
understandable.
places, so I don't
Yeah,
really have
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
anything to.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if you'll be able. Is there a team you like don't like? Like
I
know
mean,
that it's
I
kinda,
used to hate Madrid.
Okay.
But yeah, I couldn't stand Madrid. But that was just me being a punk kid.
Yeah, you have your team, so you don't.
So
want
You're a
to
Yeah.
Barcelona kid?
Uh,
Or you're a Atletico?
no, I was a
Madrid?
Barca.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
My screen name, I think I told you this in the other one, was Mini
Yeah.
Rivaldo.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I remember you told us that.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was the last soccer game you watched in person or on TV, whichever? Like legit watched it.
We want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it.
True.
Just- yeah.
Well, we won't get into what was just the game you watched. You don't- we don't-
Just say what
just
you
say the
watched.
game you
Yeah.
watched.
I gotta make up another one.
Yeah.
All right,
watched,
Champions League
wait, no.
final.
I
That
watched.
shit backfired.
Yeah, hella.
like
I
totally
watched
forgot.
the U20, the PDL. No, not PDL anymore. The U23s of Chicago Fire and Columbus Crew
Okay.
when I was in Chicago, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Nice.
That was in Chicago.
You were in
He said-
Chicago?
just says when I
We were
mentioned
looking
it.
at another building for the hangar, the new hangar.
Out in Chicago?
Yeah.
East
Dude,
Coast.
We got a lead
yeah.
on a old YMCA that was like,
Bro,
dude, it was
you
the
were
most beautiful
out here,
building.
huh?
He's like,
You were really
he said,
out here,
He
huh?
said, I got a business plan. You know,
He's
like,
got it.
you got
He's
to
got it.
like that. You got to like
Hey, you that motherfucker, huh? Hey,
Stay low
you
key.
won't say it. You won't say
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but
true.
It's
true.
I'll
Don't
say
tell
I'll say it
people
to
your
you, bro.
moves.
You
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah,
motherfucker,
yeah.
bro.
That's
You
dope.
that pretty
That's dope.
motherfucker. You
That's
feel
dope.
me?
When you're in Chicago.
Gotta have that confidence, my
Yeah.
boy.
All right. What's your favorite game you've seen in person?
Oh, dude. There's been a couple. I watched Real Madrid play America at Qualcomm
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
That's dope.
back in like 2015 or something. I forget the year, but
Yeah.
but Ronaldo played, Marcelo played,
Oh,
like
that's
all the big boys played. And then America had their starting
Yeah.
lineup too, but that was like the moment where I realized soccer isn't as smooth as it looks when you're watching the pros like on TV as when it's like in real life you're 20 feet away from the field, because I got good tickets for that. And at the snap of a finger, they could go from slow, methodical movement to like everybody's in a full sprint. You're in attack, and the other team has no idea what's going on, because that's what Madrid did to
Yeah.
America a couple times. And it was just really cool to see that synchronization from the whole team, like on the same page, just go like a salt dog.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was tight. And then I saw Man City play. I think that was Madrid too, at the Coliseum.
LA?
Dewey went
Yeah.
to that. Dewey went
Yeah.
to
Well,
that.
it was
Dewey
like
and Enrique.
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Oh,
I got a picture with Gundogan before that game
No
at
way.
a
Nice.
Starbucks. He was there before the game. Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, were
Yeah,
you the
just-
only one that came up to him? Because I mean, I know like when you come to America and you're like a big star, like maybe some people might recognize you.
Well, it was actually my buddy Rob Rogers that saw him.
He was like, "Is that Guzengan?" And
Yeah,
you were like,
he noticed him.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like right. I think he was pretty recent to the team too, right from
Yeah, I
Dortmund?
feel like the
Dortmund.
timeline was
yeah,
around
from
there.
Dortmund, yeah.
That's dope. That's
nice.
yeah. Dewey
fucking
went to that
cool.
game. I remember him going to that.
Was he a cool dude?
Cool.
Like when you came up to
I
him?
mean, we didn't really talk. We just took a picture. I think
Yeah.
it's on my Instagram. I'll find it and show you guys.
That's dope. All right, so let's turn it a little. When you played soccer, all that during that time, did you have a go-to warm-up song?
Like that I did?
Yeah. Did you have like when you know, or even when you're just playing now at Hangar or something? Is there that go-to song you always gotta play when you're like trying to get in the zone or something,
Let me think.
or a playlist, album?
The
True.
when I coach before I go to games, I listen
When-
to
when you're a player, when
Yeah.
when it was your turn to get
Yeah.
in, not
He's,
out in the
he's,
sidelines,
he's
but
answering. Let him,
in the
No,
field.
that's fair. You
In the
asked me that
field.
question.
In
I
the
tried
how
to
about both?
deflect.
We'll just get both out of you.
Oh.
Player and coach, since you're.
All right, player. I don't know, man. Like I know I used to listen to music in the locker room, but I think it was just.
Like rap.
I'm gonna guess
It
it was
was
like
probably
Lose
rap.
Yourself,
Yeah.
Lose
High
Yourself
school,
by
yeah.
Eminem.
No, it was probably something by D12. And who else was that album that I? Yeah, I don't know. But when I go to coach, it's classical music.
Interesting.
Like Mozart,
Yeah.
Beethoven, all that
Yeah.
shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the first like none. I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like
I
a
could see it.
genius.
I'm wired pretty high strung, so like it calms me down before
Yeah,
I lose it on the field. So
I can see that. I can
Helps
see that. That's,
calm before the storm.
it's just interesting now to think
That
about.
is
You
pretty
you never
interesting,
know what
yeah.
people
I
listen
know.
to. That's kind of cool.
I could have sworn you were listening to EDM when you were pulling up.
Oh, I was, but
Well, he
that
wasn't
was-
coaching. He wasn't
coaching. He wasn't
coaching.
I was trying to get psyched up for you guys.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
All right, so I guess once again, when you played and when you coached, did you have any like pregame superstitions
Like you tie your left foot
that
first.
you would like to
or
share
your
with
right
us? I don't know. You're giving a face.
Nah, okay, so this might answer your questions. I was a pretty like airheaded, goofy person back then. So my way of not thinking too far into the game and like getting overwhelmed was just to treat it like a joke. And I don't think some coaches like that. I know some players in college didn't like that either.
Yeah.
But I was just like, this isn't a big deal. Let's go play, And that eases your nerves. At least for me, it eased my nerves. And I just didn't want to, I didn't need to get hyped up. Because once the whistle blew, it was like, that guy's trying to stop me. I'm going to destroy him. So it was
Damn.
yeah, I
That's
made
a
it
great
personal when he
answer.
got on the
Hey,
field.
some people
Yeah.
need that mentality.
Yeah,
not gonna
hell
lie.
Yeah. It's because, like, I just saw it as, like, don't try to beat me. Because either you're going to get around me or the ball's going to get around me, but it's not going to be both of you.
Yep. There you
So-
go. That's the way to think about it.
Yeah.
I like this motherfucker.
That's why my little 12-year-olds are psychopaths.
Always fun to
Listen
watch
to
my
that at
videos,
9 years
so
old.
yeah.
Yeah, hella. Keith is probably like, you go out there and you kill those boys. I don't care. I don't care.
I didn't say it that nicely.
All right, next question, Drew.
All right. So, what's your favorite part during a game as player, coach, fan? Just overall, what's your like favorite? Some people, I don't know, they like the kickoff where it's just like fresh, in the middle where it's, I don't know, just like impactful, and then at the end where it's just like something may happen like at the 90. What's your favorite part?
It's probably it's probably the same for both player and coach, and that's probably why I see it so valuable now as a coach. The walk into the locker room at halftime, because you can see the vibe from your coach and you can kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And like you can prep yourself because you know what you've already done. Now you know what you need to fix, and like that's where you can really like manipulate the game too,
I like that.
if you know
Yeah.
what to do.
Because, sometimes it's either a short walk or a long walk to the locker room. You see whose head's down,
Yeah.
who's, talking immediately with the other players of what we need to fix on.
It's just a very strategical.
yeah, a
like,
lot
moment.
a lot can happen in that halftime.
Yeah.
Like everything,
Yeah. You could kill your team in a halftime talk.
Yeah.
You could try to do something and completely have it backfire, but so it's like a balance, and it's when it works, it's very satisfying. Yeah.
That is satisfying.
What would you say is your biggest weakness on the field? Once again, player, coach,
Taking the product that's on the field and having me see it as a reflection of me, like my lack of preparation, or like if there's been mistakes made on the field or bad decisions, it's like I take it very personal. It's like I didn't do enough to stop that from happening. And like I'm very into the details, which I think is what gives me an edge sometimes, because a lot of people don't pay attention to the details. And if you're all good, then the guy who's paying attention to being 2% better is going to be the one that walks away with it, seeing that all goes well. But I just take it a little too personal, and then it affects how I coach from the sideline sometimes.
Dude, these questions, like, I like the answers. They're just so.
You know what's
Yeah, good
you know
answer,
what's the
dude.
difference between him and all the other guests we ever had? Is that he has a player perspective and he has a
The coach
coaching
perspective.
perspective as
Because
well.
like all of us have coached like once
See-
or
so
twice,
you
but
get-
like
you get like a very common player like answer, but then you get the coach answer, and that coach answer is always like very deep too.
You got to look further into it. I think if you
Yeah.
want to be a good coach, you got to see what makes them tick, not just like what to say that you think is gonna fire them up. Like it's trial and error. It's
Yeah.
like an experiment every single time, And you see what works, you keep track of it, and that's it.
that makes a difference.
Very
between
true.
Different coaches.
Like you refine it. Like when you see that this path works, then you narrow it down even further and
So
further.
you're like
to
a Xavi, huh?
even more concentrated in your approach to it.
You give me a Xavi vibe right now.
That's way too nice.
Nah, honestly, you do though.
That was a
You
good
really
vibe,
do.
dude.
Yeah, hell
agree.
yeah,
And
man.
And how I told you off camera is like there's the players that can coach, and the players
Yeah.
that were just meant to play.
I can't wait to see what Xavi does with a product of his own.
I think
'Cause
that he's.
cleaning
I
up a
agree.
mess right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I
agree.
think that from where he got the team at to what he's been doing lately, or like from where he got it to for everything that he's done for the team so far, I think he's doing. I won't say it's been a perfect run, but he's doing way better than what the last manager or the manager
Agreed.
before that was doing. Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
But yeah, he's playing with broken pieces right now,
yeah.
and so
Yeah.
he's doing great with that.
Imagine
Oh,
when he
yeah,
has
really.
perfect, like
Exactly.
when he has the team that he wants on the field. Like, dude,
I mean, Pep
Yeah.
gets to spend 200 million on one player
yeah.
It's insane.
because
He
like they
did.
know that he's gonna do it.
Isn't
and he
that the
just-
transfer budget for Barcelona this
Yeah,
transfer?
I
200,
think that
200
is.
million.
It's only
is the transfer.
200 million.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right. Now the fun part.
Oh, that wasn't the fun
Ooh,
part.
the
That
quick
was
No,
fun.
fire.
now it's
No,
the funny questions. These
Yeah.
are nothing to really do with sports. They are all over the place.
Random
Alright,
ass
let's do it.
And
questions.
some answers, everybody varies. Like some, I can ask a
Yeah.
simple question and they can take it forever, and some just quick answers. So like first one, favorite color.
Black.
See, simple. Last
Black
one,
and white.
last
dude.
one they
You
had
black
like a
and
whole
white.
answer. All right, favorite food.
Mexican.
Anything certain taco burrito.
Bean and cheese burrito.
Simple man.
When I went to Europe the first time, I was over there for like 2 weeks with my team, and then when we got to LAX, I called my parents, told them we were getting on the train to come home, and she said, "Do you want anything?" And I said, "A bean and cheese burrito."
I hear that
For
from
real.
anybody that like leaves and comes back to like California, San
It's
Diego.
comfort food.
They want Mexican food. Like
Yeah.
that's just the go-to because it's just so good.
Yeah.
Wait, K, green or red salsa? Or orange?
I didn't eat salsa until like a year
Ooh.
ago.
No
But,
way.
but green,
Damn.
green.
Green? I
Yeah.
love green
Nice.
too,
Green's
bro. I
the-
love
yeah,
green.
yep.
All right, so this is where. Who's your hero? You can take it however
Like
you want.
Ooh.
hero.
Your hero, dude.
Personal hero.
Whatever you think is
Whatever
the
type of
question is
hero.
trying to talk about is your hero.
Like my dad. If I become half of as good of a person as he was, I'll be set with that. I'll be happy with that. Yeah, like his whole. Dude, I'm gonna get too.
No,
Yeah,
that
man,
no.
it's
Some,
okay.
You'll
It's
be
all
shocked that
good,
some of these
bro.
like
You
basic
said
questions.
this is
but-
the fun part.
Well, it varies.
Yeah,
They
that's
jump
it.
around.
Alright.
Jump
There's no
around.
certain order. So
He was a good dude, like best father figure I could have. He lived his life to make sure that my mom, my brother, and me were taken care of. You know, everything he did was for us, and I can't thank him enough. He passed away a few years ago, and I didn't realize how special that was until you think back on it, and him.
yeah, because this is where it's hard. Like you thought it was like funny question. This is because the next question just really just like puts what you
Breaks
just said
the
like
ice,
yeah,
yeah.
it looks weird because
Yeah, no, hey, bigs up to Keith's father though.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
all right. So
He would have loved you guys.
I feel
I
like
love him. I mean, he sounds like a great man, man. I love him already.
all right. So we'll do a little change of question real quick. So where did you go on your last vacation?
I think it was Cabo.
Everybody
Damn,
going to
d-
Cabo.
All-
this
hey,
year.
all
Dewey
inclu-
That
went-
was
Dewey
2
went
years
to
ago.
Cabo.
I haven't been on vacation for a
Okay,
while.
okay.
All inclusive or
No, we got an Airbnb.
okay?
Pretty dope house.
Where'd you go to?
We
Co-
planned
Did
it
you go to
2 days
Cocobongo?
Cook-
Cocobongo,
Is
the
it-
big ass
Coco-
nightclub they got over there.
No, I was thinking
Oh.
Mango Deck.
Oh,
No. We went
Ah.
to Mandala.
Gondola.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then The
Nice.
Office, and Mango Deck. Yeah.
Okay.
But we planned it 2 days before we went.
Wow.
Oh, so it was like
That was a pretty
spontaneous.
quick,
and
yeah.
stuff?
Yeah,
okay.
Damn.
Yeah, and those are the best ones.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
get excited
Yeah,
about
they
it.
are.
Go.
Spontaneous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right. This is the one we ask we make sure to ask every single one of our guests, what would you do if someone gave you an elephant?
This is
Hey, let's
this
see.
is
Let's
always
see.
good. This
Let's
is
see.
good, bro. It's been
Interesting.
good.
So
Yeah.
'Cause some people give us like an
Somebody
interpreter.
gave me an elephant, like to keep.
yeah, it's yours.
Yeah,
sure.
it's
You
yours.
can do whatever you want
Whatever
with
you
it,
want,
really.
What would you
All
do
right,
with
the
an
first
elephant?
thing I'd do is try to figure out where I was gonna put it. Second thing I'd do. I can't say that on.
Hey man, it's
It's
up
like
to
the
you.
longest
It's up
silence
I'd
to
you
you.
use
ever-
him strategically to say hello to
People.
old friends.
Okay.
Okay.
To girls. He's like,
Well, that's why.
What would I do?
That's what I'm saying. Like some people took it as an
I use the friend
interpreter.
term friends loosely there.
You can all make the
Loosely.
connection.
He'll be like,
the
pull up,
notes, I
hey, pull up to the pad, bro. I got an elephant.
I mean, we've had
You know?
people. Someone would want to like use it to make money into like rides and
Yeah.
photos.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
was like, "I'm gonna name it and dress it up and like Gucci clothes." Like we've
Some
had.
just gonna ride.
One of them was like, I'm gonna
go
teach him how to
around.
play soccer.
Yeah, we've like
Yeah,
the
one, yeah,
answers
once,
have been-
yeah, he's gonna play
every-
soccer.
I was gonna
then.
say paint it like a soccer ball, but
You got PETA on your ass after that one.
Yeah. So
Start
it's
an
so
elephant league.
I don't know, man. Let
Didn't
me get
someone
back to
say
it in a
elephant?
week.
Yeah,
I
some-
think that was
someone
Ikara,
said they'll
no?
start an
Yeah,
elephant
Ikaro
league.
said
Yeah.
he'd start an
Ikaro.
elephant league.
Good
Like
boy.
I thought it'd be kind of cool. All right. What was your favorite subject in school?
Math and science, physics, specifically. I failed chemistry.
Mm.
I didn't like.
I love
chemistry.
physics.
Man, physics, architect, lawyer, soccer coach, all over the place.
Yeah, seriously. I
kinda
used to
cool.
sing opera too.
No
Seriously?
way.
No, I swear.
Yo.
I sang with the San Diego Opera for 2 years. It was my major in school for 2
So what,
years.
like,
Hey, wait, give us a little
yeah,
sneak
yeah,
peek.
yeah.
Huh?
Give us a little note.
Nah.
That's
The
what I-
reason-
that's
the
what I
reason
aim
I'm not
for.
the reason I'm not doing it is because I hate the sound of my own voice.
Okay.
I hate performing,
Mm.
and I didn't want to learn how to read music in school.
Okay.
And so my last voice session with my voice coach Enrique, I walked out saying, "Enrique, I don't want to fucking do this," and that was the day I changed my major.
Interesting. Opera. Okay.
Very,
Yeah.
damn.
Is it okay to cuss on this?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
dude.
We've got him. We've
Yeah,
got him.
we
You
got
not heard me the last
Yeah,
40
you're good.
minutes, bro.
Yeah,
We're
you
good.
good.
We've got him. That's interesting. What time do you usually wake up in the morning?
6:30 with the sun. So actually, it's been a little bit before that, and I try to sleep a little bit longer. But yeah,
This one's gonna be interesting. What is the stupidest dare you've ever agreed to?
stupidest dare.
Yep.
Shit, I don't really think a lot of things I do is stupid, but other people would.
Think back to your college days.
All right.
Whatever you want to put out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh,
It was not college. It's middle school. Was it middle school? Yeah, I was like 7th or 8th grade.
Good.
Okay, so somebody told me to do the worm at at this like youth group night that we had. And all right, so I'm gonna be up front with you guys. I told everyone it was because I slipped on Jello because we were having a Jello fight. I did the worm. My feet went straight above me. I didn't slip on Jello. I just went too high up, and I came straight down on my chin. And I got up. I was like a little bit dazed, and everyone started screaming bloody murder. And I was like, what? And I looked down at my shirt and was covered in blood. And I went to the bathroom, and my chin looked like a little stick of dynamite had blown up inside of it. And I
Damn.
was just gushing blood. So that's probably the dumbest dare I've ever done. Yeah, I didn't even hurt, though. Like I
oh yeah,
couldn't
those are
even
the ones where you
Adrenaline?
just don't know, and all of a sudden you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I got
I'm
blood.
surprised I didn't shatter all my teeth
Damn, that's
because I
crazy.
hit hard.
The worm is a dangerous dance move, you know.
All our viewers
I'm
don't
sure
do
there
the
were
worm
no
anymore.
All right.
Holy shit.
What is
Mm,
one
flip
thing you
myself.
regret spending money on?
In college, I bought a G35 from a guy that
Infinity.
got it on auction, and I never talked to him again. And I gave him cash for it because he said his cousin could get it for me at an auction.
Oh shit, so you never got the
So
car?
I never got the car.
Bro, what?
Damn.
So did I,
It took him like a couple
Ah.
seconds to
did
like.
I technically spend money on it, or did
Yo.
I just give somebody money?
Fuck,
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever spent money on.
Damn,
Dang.
that's crazy.
Shit, I forgot about that. Until
My last guess was a baseball glove, so I think that one beats it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a few $1,000s.
yeah, I bet.
God
God
Holy
damn.
shit, dude.
Holy shit! Wow.
Yeah.
God damn.
All right. Well, I think you kind of answered this, but we're gonna see if you have another one. Do you have any hidden talents? You said opera, but I want to know. Do you got anything else?
No, that's the only thing.
That's the only thing. That's so cool.
I think I see ghosts sometimes.
I think
Oh,
we
so
were
you-
hearing
oh,
them- we were
yo,
hearing them.
did you
That's
guys
why
just
that
notice?
was such a big
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Yo,
Now again?
he literally said, "I think I see ghosts sometimes," and the
Yeah,
fucking
no,
light
no,
flickered.
No, it did flicker.
Okay, let's not get.
Hey,
He was
man,
like- he's
hey,
like-
I'm
he's
just
like,
saying,
yo.
the minute you walked in, that moved, and the garage was weird. That's all I gotta say.
I've got lots of
Okay,
stories about that.
I can.
This
vouch
guy's like,
for
"Let's
that
not
one.
talk about it because I live."
I can vouch for that one. I live here. My room's right there. Let's not do this. stuff.
Spirit, you're welcome
you're
to stay
good.
here.
It'll co out with me.
Okay, yeah.
I had a
No.
Ouija board one time in my old place, and the girl that did the Ouija board with me told me that I had a spirit attached to me,
Ooh.
but it wasn't hurting. It was there to like protect me.
That's good
Oh.
then. That's
That's the
good.
last time I ever
Nice.
did a
That's
Ouija
good.
board.
I've never done one.
Wait,
There's
how
a
old
lot
were
more
you?
to that
Yeah,
story.
how-
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
share
how-
here.
How old were you when you did it? I did a Ouija board when I was 11.
I was 27.
Oh shit.
He's
Oh,
like, I was
wow.
11. and
I was
27.
27 to 28. Yeah.
Yeah, damn, that's fucking crazy. So, are you a very superstitious person?
No, not really. But like when stuff like that happens, it makes you think.
It does.
Do you drink coffee in the morning?
Hell yeah.
All right. So,
Don't
what's
know
your?
how to function.
Are you like a Keurig? Are you like an instant coffee person, or are you like a Starbucks person, or like a Better
I-
Buzz?
I have
Or black
a
coffee.
really nice coffee maker that I got during COVID because I thought we weren't going to be able to leave our houses for a year.
Yeah.
So I went and got a coffee maker. That was my first purchase at Target.
Okay.
But I still go to Starbucks.
What do you get at Starbucks?
Black iced coffee.
Damn.
No
No sugar,
Those are
no
probably the
nothing.
best.
No sweetener.
Those are probably
Keep
the
it
best,
simple.
honestly.
One
Black
of the
iced
one of
coffee.
the kids' parents who I used to coach showed me an article that says if you drink black coffee, you're more likely to be a psychopath. And I was like, "What are you trying to say?"
You were just like, fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
that's like
enough.
one of the that's one of like the healthiest thing to like drink too, especially
Yeah,
when you go
'cause
to
it
the
doesn't have
gym.
no sugar and
Yeah,
stuff.
yes. Like they're psychopath. The heck?
Favorite drink of choice? Alcoholic beverage of choice?
Oh yeah.
Anything.
Oh, anything?
Yeah, anything. Any
Yeah.
alcoholic beverage of choice.
Oh, any
Oh, alright.
alcohol beverage. Okay.
Or anything too. yeah.
Shoot, I don't know. My go-to is a Tito soda.
Damn.
Or no, actually, that's a lie. Well, no, that is my go-to. But if they don't have Four Roses, I'll get Four Roses. Have you had Four Roses?
No,
I
what is
have
that?
had
Is
it.
that, is that a
Whiskey.
vodka as well?
Yeah. No, it's whiskey.
It's whiskey?
Yeah. Apparently, it's made, distilled, whatever. I don't know how they make whiskey. Aged
I hate
at the
Tito's.
same place that Bullet is. Bullet. you
Wait,
know
oh,
Bullet?
Bullet. Oh, I've tried Bullet
It's the
before.
same
yeah.
place. Yeah, yeah.
No
Bullet's good
way.
too.
Cool.
But Four Roses is better.
You ever tried a
Hey,
screwball?
where can we get it for?
Yeah,
brother?
Screwball's real good.
Y-
I can't have too much of it. 'Cause it's just it's too
too
sweet.
sweet, yeah.
What'd you say?
Where can we get a 4 Rose?
Any like legit liquor store will have it. Like the ones with the big ceilings, you know. the
Oh,
bottles
okay.
all
with, like, the
over.
bottles going
okay,
over.
yeah.
Like Cake
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Bottle by SDSU.
Yeah, they'll have it.
Yeah.
He's like, I got names.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What never fails to make you laugh?
The Office.
Yeah.
Wait.
People love that
I
shit.
love that
bro.
show.
Who's
I
your
love
favorite
that
character
show.
off The Office?
Creed.
Creed?
Creed
Really?
is something
He's
else,
such a
man.
creep.
Creed's something else.
My favorite episode is when he comes in and Michael says, you know, there's been a murder.
Oh,
And King goes, all right, boss, give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back, and screeches out of the driveway.
I love it. I like the Halloween one where he's like, oh, it's Halloween. He's got the bloodstained
Yeah.
shirt. And he's like,
How perfect.
yeah. I was like, Creed was something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we kind of answered this, but I'll still ask. Would you ever try stand-up comedy?
No.
All right.
I get stage fright.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like to be up.
I
in
feel
the
like you're the type of person to not get stage fright.
Nah, dude. If I'm free balling it, no.
Yeah. You ever been to any stand-up comedy shows though?
Yeah, I love stand-up comedy.
You ever go to the Mad Laugh Factory in downtown?
What street is that on? Because I've been to 3 of them downtown. There's one on 6th.
It's the one that has the $2 pints of High Life.
I like how you know it based
I
off of that.
Of
Not the
course.
street, but the
But the
drink
special,
special.
this
I'm not
drink
I
special.
mean, do you know
Shots,
anything like close to that?
Is it on 6th Avenue?
Yeah, it might be on. It
Then
actually,
I've been to that one.
yeah, yeah. It's like on the corner. It's on the corner of the street, or no?
No, this one's in the middle of the street.
Oh yeah,
Not
no.
in the middle
I
of
don't
the
know.
street, but
Double
middle of
doors
the
on the
block.
corner.
Nah, I
Yeah.
used to go to the one at the top of Parkway Plaza. Is that what it was? Not Parkway Plaza. No. What's it called? The
Bonita?
mall down there.
Oh,
Horton Plaza.
there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. I was like,
Oh,
Plaza
Yeah,
was
there was
right.
one up there. It was super cool because it was up on the top and it had a nice little patio. And then there's the one on 6th. Where's the third one? I don't
I don't know either. I mean, probably the third one is the one I'm talking about, but I don't know, dude.
You
But
know the
I,
drink.
He
You know the
just knows
specials
that it had a
I
special.
just
The
got
two
there
movies.
and I heard the jokes and then I left. I don't really pay
Wait,
attention. I'm there for what I'm there for.
All right. Have you ever won a contest of any sorts?
I mean, I've won tournaments. Contest.
Any tickets to the movies, a concert ticket,
I don't know. Not that comes to the top of
Monster
my head.
Jam. You ever won a goldfish at the fair?
Well, I won a
I've never
contest.
won one, but I had one for like 10 years because I cried because I didn't win, so my family bought it, and it lived for like 10
Really?
years.
Really?
And it even moved. It went to like Tennessee and came back in
Damn.
10 years. I was like, damn, but I never won it, but we paid for it.
Wow. I won a contest, but that was like, I won a contest.
We're like, we
Well,
don't
okay,
believe you.
it was I was in Victorville at the time.
Victorville?
Yeah, Victorville. I lived in Victorville for like a year,
Damn.
like school, because my dad was like transferring jobs and
Yeah.
stuff and all that. And I went to the school, and like the school had like contests of like all sorts of things, you know, like hula hooping, sprint, all that. And I kid you not, I won the hula hoop in first place for 5 minutes. I hula hooped for
God
5 minutes.
No way.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Do
Damn.
you still do that?
You got some good hoop.
Probably, I could probably say yeah. I could, yeah.
Damn.
Wish I had a hula hoop, man. We get you out here right now. See if we can go.
You got some good
I
hips,
can't hula hoop
ladies.
for like 10 seconds.
I mean, it was fun. I mean, shit. People were dropping it and shit, like shit. But it was. I felt like it was easy. It was like such a simple thing, but no, shit. I got it.
I got it.
You got that
Think I
wide
got
body bands on you, huh?
Hips don't
You
lie.
got the you got the hey yo. Matter of fact, what do you think about the PK and Shakira stuff?
The who?
The PK
PK
and
and
Shakira.
Shakira?
You haven't heard about it?
Nah, are they still together?
Not
He
anymore.
cheated on her
No.
with Gabi's mom.
He's like, nah.
He
lying.
smashed Gabi's mom, bro.
That's
like,
no.
are
That's
you-
I'm
you know
not.
the
I'm not
kid.
sure
You know the
that's
kid
true.
that.
His teammate.
Yes, he smashed his mom.
Hey, I'm not sure.
That's weird
I'm
that
not sure it's a
PK
big
is-
source though.
Is what?
I'm not sure if it's like, is it really big true? I
That's what
know
they're
that's what
saying.
they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Hey, no,
That's
no,
what the
matter of fact,
media's
there's a-
Off the
saying.
word work
That's
this year
the-
to fuck you
Hey,
and
there's
spread
a-
the
Trust me.
gossip.
Hey, there's a picture of them at the beach together too, bro. And they're like hugging and kissing, like, with
Okay,
him and
okay.
Gabi's mom.
There definitely wasn't a affair. They're definitely not together. We just rumor, but that's who it highly
Yeah,
is.
yeah. That's the.
What do you think about that though?
I mean, if PK plans on being with that lady, then fair enough. But like, it's Shakira.
That's what
That's
we were
what we're
saying.
saying,
That's what we were
bro.
saying.
How do you do that? I mean, anything
Oh.
that you have all the time, I guess, becomes old to you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's Shakira.
When it's like
it's
Shakira-
just so hu-
Shakira.
It's Shakira.
Yeah,
It's
it's-
hard.
it's
like,
Shakira.
come on, bro.
Everything's relative, I suppose.
Hella.
But Gabby's mom?
He's gonna be thinking about this
Bro.
now. He's gonna be
Yeah,
telling people.
I had no
like,
idea.
That's what I said
That's
last
gonna
episode.
be real awkward in the locker room.
Dude.
It's,
Imagine.
yeah, it's just a weird. Like,
That
it's
fool's
kind
only
of hard
He's
for all of us.
17,
Yeah,
right?
he's
That's a
17.
17
Yeah,
Yep, yeah, 17. Yep.
He's old enough to be his dad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now stepdad.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
It's weird. It's just. It was weird. It was. I think
Uh.
everybody just kind of was like shocked. They were like,
Yeah.
the answer. It's Shakira. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
What are you
Matter of
doing,
fact,
man?
they
What are
want
you
they want
doing?
him off the team. Xavi doesn't want him on the team anymore after that shit.
PK or Gabby?
PK.
Yeah, because
I mean, why would
Are
he
you,
take
wait,
the
are
kid?
you serious?
yeah,
No,
like,
yeah.
he
he
they said it
doesn't.
because it's
Unsportsman-
yeah,
I
Unsportsmanlike.
mean, that's like what John Terry did to
exactly.
Rivers'
The
wife.
River-
yeah.
What was it?
I think it was like, yeah.
Wasn't
We
there
talked about
multiple?
it. We
It was
literally
like
talked
multiple
about it like
Lampard,
an
was
episode ago.
I felt like there was a couple. Like John Terry was like known for that, but yeah, like it's the same
How
thing.
do you do that to your teammate?
Yeah, it's like
It's like Courtois and Kevin De Bruyne.
yeah, it's the same thing.
Wait,
like
what
the-
happened with them?
So Courtois smashed.
Keith,
He's like,
what-
I don't-
what's
Yeah.
going on, Keith?
Dude, I was thinking on the way up here, I was like, you know what? I hope they don't ask me a lot of soccer questions because I haven't been paying attention. I was like, they're gonna give me the news today
Yeah.
like, about everything.
So when you remember Courtois and Kevin De Bruyne used to play in Manchester City together,
yeah,
Courtois.
yeah.
and then Courtois went to Real Madrid or whatever. So I guess at one
Shit,
point in
man.
time, Courtois smashed Kevin De Bruyne's girlfriend.
What?
And then the manager,
Yeah.
I think at the time was who's the manager for
The Italian guy, right?
Yeah,
Ancelotti? Was it
I,
Ancelotti?
I know exactly who we're talking
Or the
about.
guy with like blue eyes and like tall
I
Italian
wasn't
dude?
looking at his
If
eyes.
it-
but-
if it's the room,
Was he real
Rico's
dreamy?
Ancelotti.
Was
Huh?
he real dreamy?
Yes.
Yo, I mean, nah, but
Wow.
a little bit. But yeah, at the time, the manager, like, he went up to Kevin De Bruyne, he asked him, do you still want him on the team? And then he was like, honestly, it's your decision to make, but you know how I feel about him. Like, and he ended up trading him the next season after that.
That's like shitting where you eat.
Yeah.
Hella.
How are you that dumb to
True.
do something like that? There's
Yep.
so many other girls out there.
It's like
that
you're a
you could get
professional
after.
soccer player.
Yeah, you're a
like,
pro.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go in Europe, you're gonna get laid. Whether you get a guy or a girl, you feel me? Like you're gonna get laid somehow or another.
But
some-
like,
someone's
that's
gonna
your
like you.
teammate. That's your coworker. How could you do that and think that it's not going to get out or be okay after?
Yeah, it's weird.
The funny thing is when Kevin De Bruyne scored on
Scored on him.
Courtois,
Yeah.
and like
Oh
his
yeah.
girlfent was sad, and I think he looked at her too.
Yeah, no, he went to the
definitely
stand
looked
where
at
she
her.
was sitting on, his
Yep.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
He just like stared at her.
Oh, they're
and,
not
like,
together
started-
anymore.
No.
Nah.
Well, no.
Well,
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah,
people
there
get
are
over
some
it.
there
Yeah,
are
no,
some
you're not
guys
wrong,
that
yeah,
hey,
you're not
there
wrong,
are
you're
some
not
guys that
wrong.
would stay. I ain't gonna lie, there are some guys that would stay.
All right, we
Shit.
done with the gossip hour. Gonna wrap it up with a few more
Yeah,
questions.
yeah.
All right.
Keith is like, holy shit.
Yeah, he's like, damn, what the?
Let's do this every week. Get the gossip out.
That's what he does. That's his thing.
Dang.
All right. Would you rather fly or have super strength?
Though, like me fly.
Yeah, like a superhero.
Fly.
kind of. Fly.
Fly for sure. How cool would that be?
Oh, 100%. I would pick fly.
Yeah. I mean, you could literally go wherever you want. I mean, you
For
can now,
free.
but you could do it a lot quicker.
Oh yeah,
You don't gotta buy no plane tickets either.
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, that's just cool too. Fucking flying.
Oh
But
yeah.
Imagine if you started flying, bro. You'd definitely get captured by the U.S.
Yeah.
True.
Put into like some underground research program that nobody knows about. Get tortured every day, and then just die in a cell.
Look at the cons of it, but yeah. Try to
Yeah.
live
You
fly.
enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it turned
Yeah,
all
yeah,
dark
yeah.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I
you could do
don't
that.
want to fly anymore.
Or you can get captured and tested on. That's always fun. All right.
Oh shit.
A night out or a night in?
Lately, I'd prefer a night out. Because all I've done is
Oh yeah. I mean,
be in working.
yeah. You just been.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, a night out.
All right. All right. Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
I feel like everybody says PlayStation.
Because it's the
Bro.
better one.
Bro, I remember when the
There's a sign.
dude,
PC.
when the PS3 was out, PS3 offered online play without paying a monthly.
You drop this every time.
Because
You
it's
got
the truth.
No, it was good, but then look what happened now. Now you're
yeah,
paying for
because
membership
they were
at
like,
the
they
end
were
of the
like,
day.
you know what, like
At the end of the day, it
we-
goes into that.
It's a
yeah,
business.
It
but
always
I
goes
mean,
to that.
like that's why I love PlayStation, bro. Because like when the PS3 dropped and online play dropped, Xbox started charging everybody. PS3 was loyal to the streets.
It's a business.
Didn't
It's a
didn't
business. but
charge nobody.
At the end of the day, they came
When the
back.
when the
with it.
PS4 dropped, they started doing it.
Exactly.
Mine's
Because
not
you
as
need
deep
money.
as that. My reason is just the controller. I like it better.
It's like less.
I like
It's like
the X- I like the
slimmer.
Xbox controller better. I do.
Yeah, I'd rather hear X triangle, square, and circle than X Y B A Y or whatever.
A, B,
A B X
Y.
Y.
Yeah,
X.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Fuck that shit.
This guy. All right. Do you have your own Netflix account or do you use somebody else's?
I'm glad I got my own a month ago. I got my own.
All right. So we got 3 more.
'Kay.
All right. What is your guilty pleasure?
It's either carne asada fries or mochi balls. Like ice cream.
I
mochi
Yeah, I
yeah,
balls.
love-
no,
I love
those
mochi.
mochi,
Mochi's good.
those are good.
But dude, if I get a large carne asada fry from Tony's Mexican food, I'm the happiest person alive.
He's like dreaming about it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually might go do it right now on the way home.
Wait,
Before you go
Keith,
in?
you ever had ceviche?
I'm not a big food
Seafood guy?
fish, yeah,
You don't
seafood.
like
Dude,
oysters
that's
at
really
all or anything like
good,
that?
bro.
Sorry.
Yo, ceviche is really
alright,
good.
bro.
Dude.
Fish sticks. That's my go-to
Fish
fish
what?
food or seafood. Fish sticks.
Oh, okay.
I think the last time I had a fish stick, honestly. Why
Yeah, you want one?
do you say it like that?
You look dead in the eye. We locked eyes.
I was like, dude,
Is this the wrong time to bring up Kanye's fish sticks?
Yeah, hella.
You scared me, man. On South Park.
Yeah.
Locked eyes. Do you
Fish
want
sticks?
one? I was like, what? Whoa, man.
Sorry, man.
All right. What secret about the universe would you want to like learn about or know about the most?
Oh, bro, that's got to be another episode. I my other thing that I wanted to do when I was a kid was astrophysicist.
Holy crap, dude. I just like
So I like for now it's obviously not something I'm gonna do for real, but any YouTube video talking about black holes or time or space, I fall
Wait.
asleep to that.
Keith, do you think time travel is possible?
The short answer,
Yeah.
no, because you literally have to tear space in order to do that. You have to have, in order for time travel to be possible,
That's
you
crazy.
have
He
to
said
have
short answer, and he started going
crazy.
into it. I
That's
love it.
So
Crazy.
what about
You have
what they
to
call-
have every moment of time be a different physical frame that you can tear space back into to go back to it, and then reform yourself to go back into time.
what about light travel? Like
Like
traveling through
Like in
light
Star
years.
Wars?
No,
You know?
because you can't break yourself down into a little light particle and then reform yourself. I mean, okay, the one thing that we can all know for sure in life is that we know nothing. So this is just my opinion.
Oh,
Which is true.
And you know, like a million years from now, do yourselves a favor and watch this video called Time Lapse of the Universe. It's like a 30-minute long video, but every 5 seconds, time doubles, right? So you start out going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by the end of the video, every 5 seconds is trillions and trillions of years have gone past. The universe has only been around 16 billion years, right? Imagine 1 trillion years.
yeah, that's
The Earth, humanity has only been around like what, 250,000 years,
Yeah.
250,000 years, at most, right? Dating back,
Yeah.
like the Earth is what, 4 billion years old. We could have had human civilizations come and gone, deceased, restart a couple times in that time period.
Oh my God.
Think about that.
mind blowing. I gotta watch this now.
We got Neil deGrasse Tyson as a guest today. Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Feel me? That was pretty deep though.
Glad we didn't smoke weed before this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. See, you give him that look like you good?
What?
Are you good?
What am I doing?
I'm just asking
give
if
him
you're
a
good.
point, but just be
Just
random.
ask if you're good.
Yo, I know that I secrete a lot of testosterone. I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable.
How much of this video are you editing out?
Just the beginning. Just the beginning.
Why are you still caught up in the fish sticks?
Tell me that's not, like I can't walk.
Tell
away
me
from
why
that.
you were thinking about that.
You
Were you
locked-
thinking about that the whole time?
You locked eyes with me and asked, "Do you want one?"
Dude, I like looking into people's eyes when I talk to them.
Yeah, bro. It's
When you
good.
asked that question,
I didn't know there was questions
Now
that
I
are off
understand why
limits.
people laugh so much when they do podcasts.
it gets off track. So
All right, Andrew, just
All right.
spit the next one.
last one. What is your deepest fear?
Dude, I don't know if I have one. It used to be getting buried alive. Actually, that's probably it. I'm claustrophobic,
Oh, yep, that'll do
Mm.
it.
so that's why. I don't know, man.
No,
I just
felt
kind of,
that.
you just kind of got to go every day as it is. And if you're holding on to something, it's going to hinder you from doing something you want to do, whatever it is. So
Like-
mine will probably stop me from going into a cave because I don't want to fucking get buried alive.
I feel that.
yeah.
Do you like pickle juice?
In a pickleback.
Pickleback shot?
You had one?
I've had that.
Shot of whiskey with pickle juice to chase it.
But see,
Yeah.
I like
You got pickle
I'm
juice
down
with
to try
vodka.
that.
We got pickle juice with vodka.
I like pickle juice just by
Nah, I don't think I could do it with vodka.
Beggars
It
can't
has
be
to be-
choosers now.
it has to be whiskey.
Yo.
We don't have pickle juice right now, so
You don't have
Yeah.
pickle juice?
we finished it during the episode.
Dude, you
Yeah,
always
we
have the
did.
gallon bucket.
No, we just had the little one.
Yeah.
I want the gallon bucket, but that's
It's for another
Another
time.
time.
another time. But yeah, I think.
Alright.
Anybody have any last questions, comments, concerns? for
Christian, you?
Nah, I don't got. Nope. I got nothing, dude. I got.
I got one for you guys.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
What made you want to start doing this? Because I've wanted to start something like this, and I just never took the first step to do it, and I love it.
Well, he's.
You gotta-
I was
you
about
gotta
say,
talk
I
to
feel, I
Andrew.
feel like I,
He's
I,
the
yeah,
one
I-
who-
I can't
implement
answer
that.
that.
So it was like COVID. Just everybody was doing podcasts and stuff, and I actually started it right after like lockdown and stuff. I just wanted to step out of my comfort zone because like I couldn't perform on stage. I don't like the
Yeah.
attention. Like when I first moved here, you can ask. I didn't talk to anybody. I was quiet. Never started conversation. But if
Where are
you
you from?
so I'm from here, but then I moved to Kansas, lived there for like 9 years.
Oh,
No
okay.
one make a comment. I see. I know you want to. They make all hillbilly jokes and stuff. Don't want to hear it right now. And then I moved
After you're
here,
done talking, I'll do it.
and like the town I lived in, like one stoplight in the whole town. My
Oh,
graduating
shit.
class was 70 students. You could ride a horse down the street, lawnmower, like you name
Was
it.
that kind of cool though?
It was mind opening, changing, different perspective of life. And then when I came here, junior year, like, I met my junior class, and I thought that was the whole high school. Like, my graduating class in Kansas was 70 students, and it's like,
That's crazy.
yeah. So it was just really crazy to, like, just go different directions and stuff. Like, it was, so I was just always very quiet. You know, I met the guys through high school soccer and stuff like that. So I was always quiet and just on my own and stuff. And I was just like, no, I want to step out of that comfort zone. And I was going to do it by myself. And I was like, it just felt weird. And then that's when I sent him and Dewey at the time a text. I was like, I want to start a podcast. You guys want to do it? And they're like, yeah, we're honored, like all that. And then it just like, boom, like within like 3 months, we're in here doing that stuff. But it just,
That's dope, man.
I just want to step out of my comfort zone.
I mean, I would have never guessed that from how you are. Like
Exactly.
When you came down to the hangar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally, like, the photos right there, like high school, me, literally 2 different people.
Yeah.
Like, I'd go to school, go to games, and then I'd go home. Like, I didn't hang out with people that much. Like,
Yeah.
there was, like 2-year span I went MIA from all you guys. Like, I was just gone.
Oh,
I was just here.
After high school.
Yeah, it was just right after high school. I was just gone. Like, I still missed them, still want to hang out, and then I was just like, fuck it, I gotta go back.
I remember the last time I seen you too. Like, literally saw you like on a horse going into the
see,
sunset.
you're dropping.
I was waiting for like a sentimental moment.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
Isn't that sentimental enough?
I was ready. I was ready for it. I knew you were gonna.
You're a real country boy.
Yeah, we just went with it, and then we just ran with it. I mean, most people just start with like audio, but we're like, no, we're gonna do the set. We're gonna do the video.
That's
we're
dope.
we
We
have
had it all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had the table set up,
Yeah.
but now we got free couches, and we just went. And now it's episode 21. We
Been
got-
going pretty
got
good.
you. Like, it's
Yeah.
going to the Man City Cup, going to soccer games, going to Hangar. Like, it's
The soccer's media passes now.
yeah, we got media passes for the soccer.
That's dope. Good
So-
shit.
Fucking crazy.
So yeah, it's
That's
just
super
kinda-
cool.
It's just fun.
Yo, actually, my friend Summer, she's on Instagram, big girl on Instagram. She just got signed with Cholos. She would love to probably come on here.
oh,
She's with the
Yo.
Cholos women's team.
awesome.
Yeah, and I don't know. You already have Cholos passes or no?
No, I'm a big Cholos fan, but no, we don't got passes. or
Hey, she
anything.
might be able to help you get that.
Yo, just tell her to
Oh,
come by
tell
one
her,
day. And
Guys,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
coming to the hangar on Friday at 12:30. Because she's going to start doing some videos and stuff down there.
that'll
Okay,
work.
Yeah,
And-
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm free on Friday.
Yeah,
Alright.
we'll make the connections. Yeah, definitely. Oh,
Oh.
that's dope.
I
yeah.
work.
What time do you get
She's
off?
super cool. She's probably the
7:30.
fastest girl I've ever seen run.
That's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
Alright,
figure it
it's
out.
gonna
We'll
be
figure
an
it out.
Andrew and Arnie
Yeah.
episode with her.
Yeah.
Or
good
if you
stuff.
want to
We're
come with her too, so she can feels more comfortable, you can take his spot.
We're,
What,
we're
to
just
come
we're
up
just,
here?
we're just meeting
Yeah.
her for now, but then when
Yeah.
we'll
Oh, yeah,
figure,
no,
we'll figure out
you
the
can meet
dates.
her on
I mean,
Friday.
why just meet her when we can like just tell her like come through right after whatever she's
Well,
doing.
we can figure it. We can figure it out.
Well, you guys gotta talk about it with her. What
what-
if she's doing something too?
She's gonna
I
say
was trying
yes.
to figure out a cowboy joke to say to him right now, but
Hey, you want to hear a good
stared
cowboy
at him.
joke?
Yeah,
You want to hear a bad cowboy joke? Take it away.
Only one fucking my sister. Gonna be me. Alright.
He's like, he did this one whole day. Just kept going.
Fuck, dude.
All right. But on that note, I think we're gonna wrap up episode 21. As always, we appreciate Keith coming on. You know,
You
giving-
guys too.
It was definitely a fun one. Really got to learn about soccer mentality, Hangar, all that. Just there was a lot going on in this one. It was really
You're a very interesting person, bro.
Yeah.
You talking to him?
No, what the cowboy
Besides
guy
being the
too,
countryside and all that,
but
we're talking about you,
you're a
Keith.
very interesting person, bro. I didn't know you had all these sides to you.
Thanks, man.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I know it's just like I
When
don't
I
want to
first
end
met
the,
him-
I don't want to end the episode, but we got to end the episode.
Yeah,
Like
he's a busy man.
Yeah.
He's got a place to be, girls to meet.
I'm going back to the hangar actually right now.
Oh shit.
all right, but yeah. On that note, we're gonna wrap up. Check out Hangar. Go there. It's awesome if you're in the area. Meet everybody that's working there. Try out. Do all that kind of stuff. There's a whole bunch of activities there.
Just go down and hang out.
Yeah, hang out, watch the games. That's what we do. We're, all that stuff. But yeah, follow it. And one of you guys want to drop the social medias for us?
All of us.
Or
Uh,
or
actually,
last thing.
do it, Keith.
Hangar FC, spelled like an airplane hangar. I always have to say that.
Yeah.
Hangarfc.com. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, this is like way out. I don't know. I've been thinking that. I don't know if I'm just overthinking. So it's Hangar FC, and it's obviously a Hangar Futsal Center. Was that planned? Like, were you always gonna call it Hangar FC because it's Futsal Center, or did you just like it because it's like Hangar like football club? Like,
It was a double entendre.
Okay,
with that.
okay,
like,
yeah.
And then the third one, which is the one nobody really knows because I've been told I should stop branding it this way, was the Fight Club.
oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
you.
it's
talking
the
about-
underground thing.
Okay, so okay.
So it's futsal centers, legally as the LLC, and then football club, futsal club, and fight club.
Okay, that was just one of those like minor things. Should have asked that earlier, but we got it. Okay, so
All
continue.
right. Anyway,
Oh yeah, so follow us on all social media, Off the Woodwork Podcast, Instagram, Spotify, Twitter, TikTok. We do have a Snapchat, but pretty brand new.
Anchor.
And, oh yeah, Anchor, and yeah, I think yeah.
But yeah,
Twitter.
and
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah, I
put
said Twitter.
we'll
yeah.
put the links for Hangar in the description of that because you guys gotta go check it out. It's freaking amazing. But yeah, we're gonna wrap that up. Thank you for Keith coming on
thank
again.
you guys for having me.
Thank you guys for
Yes, sir.
watching, tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Yes,
Sir.